If you've been keeping up with me, you've watched my last two videos on leaky gut. The first one was explaining more about what leaky gut even is. I'll link that below. And the second was signs and symptoms that your body might be presenting with if you have leaky gut syndrome. Again, I'll link that video below. Make sure you watch those before watching this video because this is step 3, how to heal, the 4-step approach. And it is called the 4R approach. The 4 R's that we'll be addressing today is to remove, replace, reinoculate, and repair. And we'll break those down one by one and the different nutrients that you can provide for your body and lifestyle habits in order to accomplish each different step. It is important to note that healing leaky gut syndrome can take up to 6 months, maybe even a year. It just depends how much damage is done to your gastrointestinal tract. So this is not a quick process, and this is certainly not for somebody who just has mild digestive discomfort. However, it is encouraging to know that your gut cells, the cells in your digestive tract, are turning over every 3 to 4 days. You are constantly rebuilding and repairing new cells, and by removing certain triggers and giving your body the nutrients that it needs to heal, it will encourage the rebuilding of those better healthy cells and the removal of the damaged cells. If you are taking on the 4R approach, be sure to work with your functional medicine practitioner who can really dive deep with you and walk you through this process. Today will just be an introduction to what that entails. And the first step to the 4R approach is to remove. You must remove the things that are triggering you, whether it be from your diet. You're eating things like gluten, dairy, soy, corn, sugar, eggs, maybe chocolate, maybe too much alcohol. If you're interested in learning about the top food triggers and how to go about this dietary piece, be sure to watch my video, I'll link below, on the elimination diet. This is a 3-week protocol where you're removing all of these foods and then reintroducing one at a time to determine what foods your body is reacting to. So the first thing that you're removing is certain foods. The second piece is stress. Stress impairs digestion and absorption of nutrients. The third, environmental triggers, whether that be mold, chemical-laden products that you're spraying into your environment, maybe beauty products, makeup, personal care products. Let's upgrade those and remove all of these chemicals that are triggering your system and keeping your body in this inflamed state. You have to remove as many of these as possible so that your body can go into this healing mode. This first step of removal is about 2 to 4 weeks, just depending on, again, where you're at when you go into this protocol. And then you jump to step number 2, which is to replace digestive enzymes that are helping to break down the foods that you're eating, such as lipase, protease, and amylase, hydrochloric acid that's helping your stomach break down proteins, and bile acids, which are helping your gallbladder release bile salts to break down and emulsify the fats that you're consuming. You can add digestive enzymes. Make sure you watch my video, I'll link below, on the difference between digestive enzymes and probiotics. But you can also eat foods that aid digestion, such as bitter leafy greens or vegetables. Lemon is a great one, apple cider vinegar. Food first. Step number 3 is to reinoculate good gut bacteria. And the whole point of this is to restore your microbiome, the microflora in your gut. This process can be about 6 to 12 weeks, and it includes probiotics. So be sure to watch my video on that. You want to start with about 25 billion CFU of probiotic and work up to 100 billion CFU. And the different varieties and different strains will be personalized to what you have going on. Prebiotics. So you can get a prebiotic supplement, but even better is to eat prebiotic-rich foods, such as onions, garlic, leeks, Jerusalem artichoke, green bananas, jicama, asparagus. Include these foods in your diet and also get a lot of soluble fiber coming from foods such as oats, Apples, pears, flaxseed, psyllium husk. These are great ones to be adding in at this step of the process. And by now, you're a couple months into this 4R approach, and we're ready to move into the repair work. This is step number 4, repair. You're repairing the GI tract lining. In this process, you're coating, you're soothing, you're patching up the holes of the leaky gut so that you're sealing the deal on these tight junctions. Again, be sure to watch that video so you understand more about leaky gut, but you're closing those up so that your nutrients can be absorbed and toxins can be eliminated rather than recirculated throughout the body. Nutrients that are very helpful at this period of time, in supplemental form especially because it's a concentrated dose, omega-3 fatty acids, zinc, vitamin A, C, and E, L-glutamine, so healing to the gut, bone broth, which contains things like collagen, gelatin. Gelatin is a great one for healing the gut because it acts like jello, plugging up those holes that have been created in your intestines. Slippery elm, aloe vera, DGL, marshmallow root. These are all things that can be added in at this stage of the game. And this takes the longest. It can take up to 6 months to repair that gut lining, depending on where you're starting from and how much damage has been done. Again, I encourage you to work with a practitioner while you're going through the 4R approach so that you know the exact supplements to take, the time frame of each of these, and you can have guidance throughout the whole process. Certainly, if you are experiencing symptoms of leaky gut but don't want to go through this rigorous protocol, you can start incorporating some of the things that I've talked about. Start eating more bitter leafy greens, having bone broth 1 cup to 2 cups a day, including collagen in your regime, eating wild-caught salmon a couple times a week. These will support and start to heal the gut lining without having to be so strict and following this exact protocol. Those can certainly benefit you greatly. I hope this helped you understand exactly how we go about healing leaky gut syndrome. Be sure to like, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Every week, I'm sharing videos like this, health hacks, detox techniques, introducing you to a new syndrome, condition, and how to go about addressing it. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.